Hi guys, it is time for a September TBR. It's a little bit late, but that's okay. My September TBR is a tad bit ambitious considering I'm so freaking busy right now. Work is consuming my life and I am just drowning in things, so I would be very surprised if I get through all these books. Also, I need to apologize for the lighting because it is kind of becoming evening and I know that lighting's going to be really bad in this video, but I honestly don't know when else I'm going to get a chance to film, so I'm sorry. Bad lighting it is today. The first book that I am hoping to finish in September is one that I'm actually about halfway through already. I've been reading it throughout August, and that is Bonhoeffer, Pastor, Martyr, Prophet, Spy by Eric Metexis. This is a biography on Bonhoeffer. He was an instrumental person in the World War II era in the fight between church and state and Hitler trying to control the church. Bonhoeffer was a big influence in basically helping the church to not be controlled by Hitler. It's fascinating, but it's taking me forever to read because it's really dense and it's huge. It's like 600 pages, so I am very slowly making my way through it. It's putting me in a tad bit of a reading slump, but we're going to try to just keep on chugging through. I'm learning a lot, but it's taking me forever. And since that is so heavy, I think I'm going to stick to YA the rest of the month, and also because I have some YA on my shelf that really needs to be read, and I think it's time to have a September dedicated to young adult literature. The first one I would like to read is actually a graphic novel, and that's Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. From what I understand, this is a memoir of the author, and it's following her as she's a young girl growing up in Iran during the Islamic Revolution. I've heard it's really powerful. I'm excited to get to it. Also, I don't really know anything about the Islamic Revolution, and so I'm excited to learn about a part of history that I really have no knowledge about. Next up, I would like to read Scythe by Neal Shusterman. This is a very popular book around BookTube right now. It is about a world set into the future in which death has no sting. Basically, death was eradicated and no one dies anymore. However, we still have to control population and we can't just keep having babies and no one ever dies. So there is a group of people called Scythes, and they are elected to kind of wipe out the population one by one. I've actually read the first 2 chapters of it because I couldn't help myself. I really wanted to start, and I can tell I'm going to love it already, so really excited about this. If I happen to make it through those books, I hope to get to Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. Now, I have sort of begrudgingly been making my way through this series. I enjoyed the prequel. I enjoyed the first one. This is the second one. I can't remember what the first one's called now. Clockwork something. Aha! Clockwork Angel. There we go. I enjoyed Clockwork Angel more than I'm enjoying the Mortal Instrument series. I have one left in the Mortal Instrument series, and I just can't bring myself to get to it. I have to, so I can just put it behind me, but Cassandra Clare, I don't know how I'm feeling about it. But I've come this far, and I need to continue on, because I actually liked the first one of this. So this is on the radar at some point in September, hopefully. And then finally, I would like to read The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I'm very excited to get to this one as well, because this is another very beloved book. It is almost a staple of young adult literature, I feel, by now. This is one of those books that some people say, you know what, that might be a classic someday. We might think of The Book Thief as a classic. Who knows? I don't know. This book is set in World War II, and I believe it's told from the perspective of death, which is very interesting and intriguing, and I'm already reading a lot about the World War II by reading the Bonhoeffer book, so to go back into World War II at the end of September maybe seems fitting, like a little bookend of sorts. I've also been saving this one for the fall for some reason, because it just feels like a book to read in the fall. That's probably not accurate, but that's a little bit of an ambitious TBR for me personally, but we'll see. We'll see if we can do it. If I can survive my way through the Bonhoeffer book and just keep pushing my way through, then I can get to the other things, but Bonhoeffer's got to come first. We got to do it. It's good. I like it. It's really interesting. Fascinating, actually. And I recommend it. If you're interested in that kind of thing and reading some nonfiction and biographies, but man, it's taken me forever to get through. But I will get through it, and then we will continue on with these other books. Clearly, I am losing daylight very fast, so I'm going to wrap this up right now, but I would love to know what you are reading in September, or have you read any of these lovely books that I talked about today? Please let me know down below in the comments if you think I should get to one before the other. I hope you're having a great day, week, month, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.